Jay, Moira, Eric Davis, Haydocy Airstream. Going to give you a quick shout out on the Tab CS, which is the clamshell version. Do a quick walk around the exterior. This is the version that has the shower and the toilet inside, so you'll get a pretty good idea about what this is all about. First of all, the corporation is a little guy. And these are manufactured in Sugar Creek, Ohio by the Amish. Exterior is done in Similite. Asdale is referred to as vacuum bonded fiberglass. The interior product here is all aluminum frame. It's got the big 11 factor insulation. So this is really good from the standpoint of the all-weather thing. Let's talk a little bit about a couple of the exterior things. LED lighting. All of the running lamps, all of the exterior lamps, all of the interior lamps are all LED. That's the cool factor. Also, this is all Lexan, but what they have here is the ability, we can hook this jalousie type window up at any point. What's cool about that is that if you get any rain, these act as awnings. So no water's going to dump in there, which is really kind of the cool factor. I want to show you this from outside, some of the fun stuff. This has the day-night shade. So you have the shade option, and of course you can also do the interior screen option, which is really cool. We've done the exterior here in a wonderful metallic combination of the silver with the deep burgundy. It's actually very cool. I want to point out the axle system. The axle system is a Dexter axle system. It is a rubber torsion bar which allows this to have brakes on it, but also has a very low silhouette. It's offset. So what that means is about 60% of the weight of this unit is from the floor level down, and because of the low silhouette of the axle and the teardrop shape, yeah, you're going to save cash rolling down the road because of the design, but also it's going to tow a lot better without any weight distribution. Come on around, let's check out the clamshell. What I love about this is well, first of all, the cool factor. This is really what Tab is all about. Notice please all this beautiful birch construction. Solid birch with inlaid panels. You have a pass-through that goes all the way through to the interior of the coach. So you have the beautiful storage. Yes, we've got the entertainment with the outside stereo speakers. You've got the Jensen HD LED TV. You've got the aluminum banded beautiful Wilson Art laminate. 2-burner range done with the deep well high-rise stainless steel sink here. So you've got all that stuff. And then when you talk about quality, you can see the details here where you've got dovetail construction, side-mounted steel. It's just beautifully accomplished. Norcold, refrigerator, freezer. That comes from the yachting industry and gives you that concept of, well, Norcold is a very expensive product, but it's done the right way. So your exterior kitchen, if you will, is just completely set up. And storage-wise, you've got storage everywhere. So we love the concept of the outside clamshell. By the way, you can get screen rooms that come off of the overhead here. You can also just get flies so that we have a beautiful area to set up. But the bottom line is you always have that shaded protection, if you will, for the outside kitchen. So once again, the cool factor in the clamshell on Tab Corporation. Backside, just want to point out a couple of details. You have the overhead venting for your AC unit. I'll make a point about that. 7'4" in height, meaning that the Tab is destined to roll into a garage. That hence the reason they've got the exterior venting for the overhead AC units to keep this low profile so that you can pull these in and out of the garage. Which, by the way, it has handles on the front, so that means you don't really have to take the vehicle to the trailer. You can take the trailer to the vehicle. You've got some additional fun stuff here with outside porthole windows. Your 30-amp service comes in here, which allows you to keep this thing powered up and run the entire planet. The additional Lexan jalousie type window on the exterior. This is your venting for your Aldi system. I'll make quick reference to that. That is a European radiated heat system that provides two things. Provides the heat, of course, for the unit, and that's not forced air, so it's clean, if you will, because you're not getting all that air blowing in. And the second thing is, it also provides for hot water. I love the Aldi heat system, and it's a little more expensive than most of the travel trailers on the planet, but hence the reason that it is the best of the best. You also back here have your exterior hookup for your outside city water, and you do have stabilizers for all four corners of the tab. Let's take a walk in to the front, and I'll show you what else is going on. Couple of things new for 2015 is the front window. Once again, Lexan. It has the opportunity to, of course, pivot out. It's got all the screens and all of the fun stuff. You have those handles if you want to move this thing around the planet. Then you have the exterior compartment for your propane tank, for your deep cell 12-volt battery, and storage for hoses and things like that. So once again, while this is the cool factor, this of course also is very appropriate running down the road. Diamond plate to handle all of that road debris, and once again with the clear coat finish work done in the silver, it is the durability factor. Why don't we go inside and check out the interior of the clamshell. Tab clamshell interior view. Right away you start with kind of the cool factor. I love the opaque so that you can take the light out, let the light in, certainly. And then some of the fun stuff is immediately you have the cool factor. This allows you to, while it maintains the integrity of the look of the tab, but also the ability to shut off the, or get the air moving through. And then as you come in, you're going to see some of the fun stuff. Now this setup here has got we have the opportunity to do the front window, which is going to give us, and then that locks into place. And with that also you have screens and you have shades. Overhead lighting, all LED once again. And then you have up lights, and along with that you have the shower, which gives you also lighting. That gives you an additional porthole window, an additional sink, and stool. With this is all beaded glass. It's on a magnetic catch, so it's not going anywhere. Then, not just because you have storage underneath the bench here, and access both by drawers and doors. And then above, you've got your entertainment center. Now, what this features is you have the speaker system, which allows you to have inside speakers, outside speakers, or run both sets of speakers at one time. This is also CD, DVD, which is working off of our 22-inch HD LED TV, which means I've got entertainment. You have the Frigidaire unit, which also works off of a remote control. The great thing about this unit is that I can utilize it, and then let's say a couple years down the road I have an issue with it. Guess what? Let's throw it away and go to Walmart and get another one. Now, when we look at our setup here, this is a queen bed which drops into place. You have the exterior table which drops down with slats. But this allows us, first of all, to have a setup where we have the dining table set up, but we still have a lot of seating area, which is really cool. Notice, if you will, this is all birch. You've got storage overhead, interior storage here. You've got your dual speaker systems. These are all LED lighting. And then we have our charging center, which has USB ports, 12-volt ports, and of course our 110 outlets. You have venting for all of that radiated heat. Notice, please, we've got overhead fabric valances, and then this will give us access to the outside windows, both with screens and overheads. The clamshell version of the tab, very nicely done. One more thing I want to point out. Overhead, we've got the fantastic fan. Now what's really cool about that is a fantastic fan that both pushes and pulls air. So we've got air moving from all corners of the tab, and with the addition of the fantastic fan, certainly we've got our backup AC, but we've been able to move a lot of air through this without even utilizing our overhead, which by the way can be done with all those 12-volt batteries. Want to thank you again for reaching out. Eric Davis, area code 614-279-8880, or you can reach me via email, eric@haydocy.com. I just want to thank you guys once again for giving me the shout out, and happy camping.